Welcome back to the 30-day Pilates challenge. Today we're learning postures 19 through 22. So 4 new postures that will add on to the sequence. Now, as we're getting further along in the series of postures, they are going to get more challenging or more complex within the body. So I want you to listen to your body, do what works for you. I'm going to give you options as we go. And then if something doesn't work at all, or you're just not feeling it today, just throw it out. That's okay. All right. So first up, we're going to do scissors and bicycles. This is a challenging posture because it requires us to basically hold our lower body up. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can do it. So the first way is to lay all the way down on the mat. The legs will go up to 90. Arms are by your side. You're going to lift the legs up and then support the pelvic bowl with your hands. So triceps press heavy into the mat and the legs go straight up to the sky. If this instantly is not working for you, lower all the way back down. Hands will come by the sides and legs will stay at 90, and you're going to work the same motion that I'm going to teach you, but you're just going to do it with the whole pelvis on the mat. All right, core will stay engaged no matter what. So kind of find that inhale, a little bit of the whistle to pull the belly into the spine and away from the pants, and then lift yourself up if you're here with me. Legs are going to stay straight up to the sky, and we're going to scissor the legs. So right leg goes forwards, and then scissor switch. Left leg goes forwards. Right leg may come to the nose, that's okay, and switch. They kind of brush each other as they pass. 5 times, scissor switch. Engage your core, lift, think up, and then extend with the legs. Nice. Finish up your last set. And then we'll bicycle. What does that look like? That means when the one leg comes forward, right here is the right, you bend the knee and it's almost like you're trying to drag the toe on the mat. And then as that one lifts, the left one lowers. Point the toes, literally like you're riding a bike. If there's any pressure on the neck, slowly come down at any point. Finish up your last bike. Ooh, it's so smooth. Nice. Lower all the way down. Plant the feet on the mat. We'll move into what's called shoulder bridge. So feet are a little bit further away from you than you can feel if you have your hands down by your sides. So press down into the mat. Feet can be together or hip distance apart. I prefer together, and you're going to see why in a second. Press the palms into the mat. Roll the hips up by starting with the pelvis. Tilt the pelvis towards the ribs. Hug the low core into the spine. Feel the low abdominals catch on. Then lift hips, mid-back to the top. Tips of the shoulders. You don't have to come all the way up, but on the tops of the shoulders here. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs together. Press heavy into the left heel. Lift the right leg straight up. Notice if the hips want to sink. Lift up, push through the right heel, drop the right heel towards the mat, leg straight, drag it up, and then kick it right back up. 2 more. Drag the right heel, lift your hips, but keep the core engaged so it's not super big back bend. Back up, 1 more time, drag it down, and find yourself back in the bridge. Same thing, other side. Re-engage, squeeze the glutes, feel the core engagement. Once again, allowing the ribs to stay knitted together, then flaring open. Lift the left leg, drop the left heel, drag it in, point it up. Left leg lowers, lift your right hip, lift it up, 1 more, lower down, lift the left leg, set the left foot down, then the shoulders, then the mid-back, then the hips. Great work. You're going to come up to a seat for spine twist. You're going to love this one, I promise. Okay, so the legs will come straight out in front of you. Feet are together here. Tee out the arms, sit up nice and tall. Once again, finding your sit bones like we talk about a lot. So if you got to move anything out of the way, do it. Sit up nice and tall, tee out the arms, take a breath in. We're also breathing here. So inhale, twist to the right as you exhale, twist, twist, twist. Look back to the right hand, inhale, center. Other side. Now, what I want you to notice, back to center 3 total, is that the heels aren't sliding past each other. So you want to keep the pelvis stable and the femurs anchored in. Nice. Take it 1 more each side. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Back to center. Let your arms come down. Time for side lying kicks. All right, something fun and new and different. So you're going to come down onto your mat, whichever side. We'll start on our right side today. I like forearm down on the mat, and your left arm is right in front of you to kind of help hold you so that you're stable. You can come all the way down and lay all the way down and just rest your head on your hand if that feels if that feels good too. I'll get the words out. Let the legs go long. Flex the toes towards your face. Lift up the legs and then bring them to the front side of the mat. So here you're going to want to be kind of right along the back edge so that when you bring your feet forwards, they're slightly at an angle. Not a ton, but you're not straight down. This allows you to find that core engagement and then see if you can find what's called your mouse house, which is this little space between the ribs or the low core and the mat. So you're really feeling that core engagement. You're going to look straight forwards, lift the top leg, kick it out from the hip, lengthen, and then kick forwards, forwards, slide it back. Now we're only going as far back as we go forward. So kick forwards, and slide it back. Anchor your right heel into the mat. So notice how you got a lot more engagement and stability. 3 times total. And then bring the left heel back home to the right. We're going to go up and down. So lift up, up, and lower down. Nice job. Lift up, up, and lower down. Try to keep the toes facing straight forwards, up, up, and lower all the way down. Point the toes. Last one on this side. Small circle forwards, up, and down. Remind yourself to stay nice and stacked in the hips. 3 in one direction. And then press into the front palm. So your left hand, reverse your circles when you're ready, so that you're not leaning too far forwards. It's kind of like your kickstand. Awesome work. Flip on over to the other side. You can roll through center. Take a second here. Bring your forehead to the mat. Let the legs go long. Lift the legs up, extend them long. Just beat them in towards each other. So drawing the heels in very quickly here, starting to engage through the low glutes, the spine, and let it down. Flip to the other side. I'm going to flip all the way around so I'm facing you, but you can just roll right onto your left. Once again, you can come all the way down. You can stay on the forearm, or you can come all the way down if that feels best. Right hand is right in front of the ribs for your kickstand. Extend the legs long, lift them up, bring them forwards. Feel that core engagement. Press through the right heel to lengthen the right leg long. Kick it forwards, kick, kick, and then take it back. What are we looking for here? Pelvis stability as you move forwards and back. Root the left heel, one more. Forwards. That'll help you find that connection. And then back to center. Lift it up, up, and then lower, up, up. Are you loving this yet? Lower. One more, up, up, and lower. Circles. Point the toes forwards. You're only going as far forwards as you can go back. 3 each direction. Nice and slow. Thighs are loving you. Those inner thighs. Switch it opposite direction. Maybe your outer glute is burning. A little something different today. You're doing great. Finish it up. Last circle, the heels will meet. Awesome work. That's it. Those are our 4 new postures today. We'll work on them one more time and then add it all together.